In the ashes of a fallen empire, the Sith were nearly extinct. Their powers, once fierce enough to shake the galaxy, had devoured itself. 1,000 Sith Lords, 1,000 ambitions. And, in the end, nothing remained but ruin. But from that ruin, one Sith rose with a vision no one else had ever dared to imagine. For centuries, the Sith Order was vast, chaotic, and consumed by infighting. Every Sith sought more power than the next. Masters turned on their apprentices. Apprentices murdered their masters. Entire armies of dark side warriors destroyed themselves long before the Jedi even arrived.
Do it.
The Sith didn't lose because the light was stronger. They lost because their own hunger was endless. Bane saw this clearly. He understood what the others could not. Power divided among many will eventually destroy itself. In the depths of the ancient world of Ruusan, Bane forged the future of the Sith. He crafted a new law, a law that would erase centuries of weaknesses. A law that would turn the Sith into a blade, sharp, focused, and unstoppable. The rule of two. In one bold act, Bane wiped out the old Sith. In desperation of beating the Jedi, the remaining Sith gathered deep within a cavern and unleashed the thought bomb. Unaware of the devastation it would bring, the weapon showed no loyalty. It consumed the souls of all powerful Force users nearby, Jedi and Sith alike, trapping them in an instant. When the blast faded, nothing of them remained. Bane, waiting safely beyond its reach, survived. The others did not. A handful of lesser Sith escaped the bomb's radius, but Bane hunted them down without hesitation. To him, weakness had no place in the new order he intended to build. One by one, he erased them until he, alone, remained.
Two there should be. No more, no less. A master to embody power, and an apprentice to crave it.
The rule of two was not built on trust. It was built on inevitability. A master would carry the knowledge of the dark side. The apprentice would surpass them or die trying. The cycle ensured two things. The Sith would grow stronger with every generation. The weak would not survive. Through secrecy, patience, and calculated ambition, Bane believed the Sith would one day rise again. Not through armies, not through empires, but through two individuals perfectly aligned in hatred and desire. The rule of two made betrayal inevitable. It wasn't a flaw, it was the entire point. An apprentice who never challenged a master was unworthy. A master who could not defend their power deserved to fall. The ritual of survival created legends. Darth Zana, Darth Tenebris, Darth Plagueis, and Darth Sidious. Each one forged a sharper blade than the last. Each one pushed the Sith further toward the destiny Bane had foreseen. After 1,000 years of shadows, the Sith emerged at last. Not with legions, but with two. Darth Sidious, a master of deception and political genius, and his apprentice Darth Maul, then later Darth Tyrannus, then Anakin Skywalker. The galaxy never understood how deep the darkness ran, but Bane's vision had come true. The Sith had survived, they had evolved, and they had returned to take everything. The rule of two was more than a code. It was a weapon, a philosophy, a cycle without mercy. Even after the fall of the Sith, the rule of two remains one of the most feared and brilliant designs ever created. A reminder that in the shadows, power is patient, and the dark side always waits.